beautiful Cyprus in Paphos, and I wanted to share a bit of a personal update on my twin flame journey. As some of you know, I have met my twin flame about 5 years ago, actually in a very unlikely circumstances when I was working, and I have actually recruited the person who then turned out to be my twin flame. Obviously it didn't happen straight away, all the recognition, and it began sort of unfolding slowly, gently, gradually, and eventually, you know, it hit me like a ton of bricks that this person is somebody very different. It was totally unexpected, and I've been sort of very swiftly propelled into the whole ascension journey, you know, deep healing and so on and so forth, and the rest is the history. I've been on a very intense personal healing journey over the past 4 or 5 years, learning to kind of connect with my shadow side and heal so many different layers of the mental, emotional, and spiritual energy. I have, as a lot of you have had many challenges and obstacles thrown my way to really teach me to master all of those lessons and connect with my truth even deeper. So it's not really a surprise that I'm finding myself in Cyprus now, where I have been guided to heal an aspect of myself that is has been a long time coming, and it is my physical body. And it is really no surprise that I'm here, because obviously, as a lot of you know, then the beautiful Mediterranean island of Cyprus is the island of love, an island of goddess of love, the Aphrodite, who is renowned for her beauty and, you know, the physical strength, the mental, emotional, you know, the goddess-like qualities that every single woman has, and especially the women who have chosen the twin flame path are being guided to really embrace the goddess energy and see themselves as a powerful divine being that is not only able to heal and almost like resurrect into her full power, but also able to reconnect with her purpose, with her passion, with her inner guidance system, and shine that inner light onto the world around her, helping others heal, helping others awaken, and really sort of helping herself to shine her gifts onto the world around her, whatever those gifts might be. You know, I know a lot of women who are twin flames who have all sorts of different backgrounds. I know women who have been working in the technology space, and because as a result of this twin flame journey are now looking to pursue incredibly beautiful purpose, where they are actually connecting up people from diverse backgrounds, standing up for women who have been abused and helping them heal. I know people who are very twin flame women who are very innovative, who have a lot of like creative idea, and perhaps set up Etsy businesses and are really sharing their gifts and passion for art, for creating, for graphic design, for sewing, for home design, for designing eco-friendly clothes, eco-friendly furniture, eco-friendly, you know, kitchen sort of utensils, you name it. There are so many opportunities out there for women to really connect with their gifts and really shine the light onto the world out there. I know women who have pursued the spiritual, the thought leader path, who are being trained to become speakers, and I know women who've written books. I know women who created beautiful courses around their expertise, and are really tapping into the abundance and the goddess energy, then not only their inner wisdom but also their expertise, and allowing that to to help them to create a solid foundation from which they can pursue their purpose even more fully. And this is the place where I really want all of you beautiful goddesses to get to feel safe and stable in your own power, and be able to balance the masculine and the feminine energy in a very beautiful way that serves you, that supports you, that nurtures your soul, your body, your emotions, that guides you to your truth, and that path alone is enormously fulfilling. We all know that we at the moment live in a world that is much more set up to embrace the masculine energy, so doing, striving, achieving, hitting goals, you name it. I've been working in an environment for over 17 years, and for various global corporate brands when I was in the UK, and that's how I met my twin flame. But I knew deep down, this was 5 years ago, that I was very out of balance, and it wasn't a surprise to me when I was guided on this journey to really rebalance those energies so much more, and allow myself to be creative, allow myself to access and tap into my intuition, to go with the flow, to follow my heart, to trust not only myself but the divine, my journey, my path. And even if there was a little detour, and we all know that the path to achieving our truth isn't often the straight down the line path. We have obstacles and curveballs and mountains to climb in a way, and that can be very difficult. But knowing that you have that goddess energy within you, that you have that power within you, that inner guidance within you that guides you and supports you and tells you what you need to master next, to kind of move yourself forward, is really crucial, because it will, like I said, it will serve you as an enormously beautiful foundation to every creation in your life, whether it's your work, your career, your purpose, your creativity, or whether it's creating a beautiful family, beautiful environment for your family, whether it's helping to connect people, whether it's helping to create a healthy, beautiful, loving relationship, first and foremost with yourself, and then potentially with other people, whatever it is. Like listening to that inner guidance and your goddess from within will help you to eventually create that sort of state of being in your external environment. So you first need to become the goddess on the inside, and that will then channel and translate and transfer into your external circumstances in every aspect of your life. It's very empowering, it's very beautiful, and that is very much the message that I wanted to share with you today. With regards to my personal journey, I just wanted to add, so as I've mentioned, as I have been listening to my own personal, my own inner guidance system, and really connecting with my own inner goddess energy, I felt guided to actually leave the UK in recent months. I have been living in Britain for over 17 years, and that is very much my home. I have been brought up there and went to schools, uni, built my whole career there, and that's where I've met my twin flame. But I have sort of recently been guided to leave that environment and move somewhere that is much more aligned with the kind of goals I need to master now. It's been enormously challenging for me, because as you all know, this twin flame path isn't for the light-hearted. It will push you to eliminate every fear out of your system and reconnect with your courage, so that you can become the goddess from the inside out, and start manifesting with such ease and effort. Start sort of pursuing your purpose with such grace and and ease and sort of beauty that but before you get there, this path, you know, there are many lessons to master and many hills to climb. But the way I'm thinking about it as a puzzle, you know, like connecting, adding the pieces of the puzzle and really reconnecting myself to my true alignment. I kind of see like a straight line running down my body, and whenever my emotional, mental, physical, spiritual side is out of balance, I now, because I'm so connected to my inner guidance, I now feel it. I now feel when I'm out of balance and that I need to be doing something different. And if I have fears around that aspect of the situation or action I need to take, then I work on those fears. So it was a bit of a challenge to move over to Cyprus, where I'm at the moment, where I felt guided to come here and really heal my physical side of my body. Having worked in a corporate environment for the past 17 years, I have put on a bit of a weight. I have been working in crazy deadline-driven environment, a lot of very intense, stressful sales targets and million sort of to-do lists and jobs to kind of do on a daily basis. So this is like 5 years ago, I became so disconnected from who I truly am that when I've met my twin flame, I sort of started slowly putting those pieces of puzzle together and started slowly healing my mental, emotional, spiritual body. And but something that I always wanted to do was to lose a bit of a weight, to become much more fitter and stronger physically. But in the UK, I've never felt that those conditions were really suited for me for whatever reason. I felt redirected to come here and really allow myself to be more in the sunshine, to exercise more, to be outdoors. I love sports. I love to, I love to cycle, swim, go for long walks by the sea, and I felt that this environment will be perhaps a better place to help me achieve that goal of a beautiful, slender, of a stronger, physically sort of fitter body that I really, really want for myself. I used to be like size 10 to 12, and I am more like 14 to 16, and I really want to shed a bit of the weight to feel better about myself. And also to take the pressure off my back. I've had a bit of a back sort of injury in the past couple of years, and I think it all starts to flare up around about the time when I was healing a lot of the emotional energy, a lot of past emotions like the narcissistic mother abuse from my childhood and many other things. My lower back starts to really flare up, and there is no surprise behind it, because we all know that lower back really represents how we feel supported in the world, how we feel supported by our loved ones and parents and authority. And I really, because of my brutally painful narcissistic childhood, I've never really felt supported. I was always very, and as a result, as a protection mechanism, I've learned to be very independent. I've learned to be very self-sufficient on everything. So the healing my lower back has kind of come hand in hand with healing a lot of the mental and emotional abuse that I have gone through as a child. And now I'm here to really take that to the next level and heal my physical body, lose weight, strengthen my physical body, become a bit more slimmer, fitter, toned, and really be outdoors, enjoy the nature, enjoy the environment, be by the sea. And I'm so grateful to be able to do this for a few months. And what I wanted to say, that it wasn't an easy decision to leave my twin flame behind in the UK and move over here. I did consider the decision numerous times, and slowly as I felt really guided to do this, I started sort of building courage towards moving this way and really leaving the past behind. And I really feel, as I've been kind of getting downloads and connecting with the reasons, like asking the divine why this step is so necessary. What came through has been so powerful, but also so enlightening that I felt really encouraged to share this message with others. So what the divine wants us to do is to really leave the past behind, and that includes all the past memories of our twin flame and our time together, because with every end, every detachment, there is a renewal of the energy, and something new will come through your way. And it might be that you're ready for a totally brand new beginning with your twin flame, but you really need to detach and disconnect from all the longing, from all the past memories, and really embrace the new beginning. Embrace your inner guidance. You know, what is it telling you? Is it telling you to move somewhere else? Is it telling you to even potentially be in a relationship with somebody else, if that's something that came your way? You mustn't be afraid. You mustn't hold on to the past. You mustn't keep yourself small and full of fear and resentment. You must really continue to keep moving forward with courage, with gratitude for every step in your journey, for every healing, for every lesson, for every new experience that the divine is guiding you to embrace, because that new step in your journey is guaranteed to teach you something even more powerful, something even more revealing about yourself, about your beauty, about your power, about your path, about your purpose. Potentially you may bump into people, you know, who you would have never bumped into in your old location. You may learn something about yourself in the new environment. You may have new triggers coming up for you in that new environment. Like, you know, this was very much the case for me. I've only been here for a week in Cyprus, but the first week was brutally painful because suddenly a lot of the triggers around my personal safety, security, were coming up, were being triggered, and it's not really a surprise, because as I've been going through the immigration process, you know, I left my home in the UK. I have been for a week without a permanent address, without a permanent home, and all of this feels very strange, very scary, very unsafe to me. But what I had to really learn was to embrace the curiosity, the learning, the lessons, the adventure within this step in my journey. And that's what I really want you to sort of embrace on your journey as well. Embrace the curiosity, leave the fear behind you. Use the fear in a way so that it tells you where you hold yourself back, where you lack confidence, where you are not aligned with your true path, with your true self, with your true power, with your true beauty, with your true destiny, your true purpose. Allow that fear to sort of give you like a message, and then heal that aspect of yourself, rebalance it with what you want instead in your life, with who you want to be instead in your life. And this goes a long way towards embracing that goddess energy. It goes a long way towards embracing yourself as being the powerful creator of your destiny, someone who is not scared of any diversions in your path to your goals, someone who is not scared of challenges, of new lesson, new environment, new people, but somebody who really embraces that with strength, with inner knowing that you are safe, that you will be fine, that this is actually working for you. Life is always working for you, and there is a reason why you are here. There is a reason why Divine has redirected you onto this new path, and you simply need to connect with that. Show gratitude for this step in your journey, and trust yourself that you are always going to be safe, taken care of, and guided to your highest good. As long as you have yourself, you will never be lost and alone in the world, because you have yourself. And that's what I want you to take away from this video, that inner trust, that confidence in your inner knowing is really priceless. And the more you begin to build it, enhance it, develop it further, the stronger it becomes, and the less unsafe and insecure you will feel with yourself and in the world. And this is why I've left my twin flame in the UK and moved over here to Cyprus, because I do trust my journey. I do trust that this is for my highest good. Even I've had so much resistance to moving here, and all of my friends are back in the UK, and I miss them terribly, but I simply do trust that I am here for a reason, and I'm giving myself the permission to be curious, to explore, to go on for an adventure and learn, and really embrace it all with courage, with love, with gratitude. And when you get to this point in your journey, nothing will scare you, because you will know that everything is always happening for you, for your highest good. So that's really the message that I wanted to share with you today. And I really hope you found something here that resonates with you, and that you can take away and implement, integrate into your life that courage, that sort of embracing every experience with curiosity instead of fear, and knowing that you're always taken care of, that life is always working for you. I'm sending you all my love, and many blessings and many dreams to come true for you, and I hope to see you soon in another video. Much love and blessing. Namaste.